What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I had to do this one. Snoop Dogg Missionary review of Snoop Dogg's new album. I had to do it. I'm gonna do this one actually in two parts. I'm gonna do this one in two parts because the album is an absolute fucking classic. It's a goddamn classic. I knew it was gonna be a good one because he had to follow up from Doggy Style, which was his first LP that came out, I think, in 1993, but don't hold me to it, but I think in 1993. There's the album. It's a case, a condom wrapper. We all open one of them in our lives. And there's the CD that you pop on in, and we all know what to do with the condom. Missionary. Right, so anyway, I'm gonna have to give this new project a 8.5 out of 10. It's an absolute banger of an album, classic. I knew he had to follow it up, right? Because Doggy Style was a fucking classic. I knew Dre's production was going to be all over this motherfucker. I knew he was going to have to follow it up with a beast of an album that was out. A follow up like a couple of decades. Bam, Missionary hits. Absolute beast of an album, right? 8.5 out of 10 for me on this one. Now, I'm going to do this in two parts because I don't like rushing things. I like taking me time with things. And I like taking time with my channel too. In 2025, I'm going to be doing a lot with this channel. I have lots of ideas, but at the minute, I'm going to just be continuing to show you me awesome CD collection and vinyls and whatnot, alright? So, I'm gonna say, right, the album opens up almost as if you're getting on a fucking flight. You're hopping on a flight, you're on a plane, it takes off. The album is doing what it's doing as you're on the plane, and then it lands. Like, the whole opening of this album to the end of the album is fucking spectacular. It's an 8.5 out of 10 for me. Classic fucking Snoop. So it opens up, the opening of it is really good. The opening is good. You have Dre at the end. You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge, which he did on one of the NWA albums. So I'm loving hearing that old school, like, just the goats just back. You know what I mean? So I grew up on this music. I'm 38, and I grew up on all this fucking music. I don't know what they're making today, but I'm totally not into it. Not to hate on anybody, but I'm not into any of the new shit today. So I love all this shit. Number 2 kind of goes into still the opening. They're taking you on the journey. Number 3 is an absolute banger. It's called Out of the Blue, featuring Dr. Dre, and then the chorus is like, all I want to do is pa 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 and take your money, which I think that song was in the sampler that was in Slumdog Millionaire, the movie, where it was like, all I want to do is bump, bump, bump and take your money. I love what he did with that. So I could be wrong, but when it comes to music, I'm nearly never wrong. But anyway, number 4 is an absolute banger. It's called Hard Knocks. I love the way the beat switches up. He talks about Ricky L, Boys in the Hood 2 getting shot. Anybody that didn't see Boys in the Hood that's a hip-hop fan, where the fuck have you been all your life? You need to look at it. It's like Menace to Society and all them hood movies. You'll fucking love it. It's a beast. As I said, classic Snoop here in this motherfucking masterpiece. It should have been called Masterpiece. Number 5, gorgeous, great track. Dre's production all over it like a motherfucker. Number 6 is probably one of my favourite songs, if not probably my favourite song on it. I love everything about it. I love the beat. I love the message. It features Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is being out here doing major damage. Jelly Roll, this is definitely the year for Jelly Roll. He had to be doing like Somebody Save Me with Eminem and everything, the single. Jelly Roll, and it's about fucking time people start recognising who the fuck Jelly Roll is. Very humble human being, great artist, and he definitely deserves his flowers now, for sure. So I'm very happy to hear Jelly Roll on this. And Tom Petty, God bless Tom Petty, who died of an overdose, is also on the course of this. So this is the Snoop Dogg Missionary review, part one. I couldn't put all this in one video because the album is, as I said, it's not going to change, like, but it's an 8.5 out of 10 for me. It's a goddamn masterpiece. I love it. And anybody that's a hip hop fan of all classic Snoop Dogg, I actually seen Snoop Dogg live twice in Dublin, Ireland, and I went to his concerts and shit like that. So yeah, Missionary, and this is the part one of review of it. Happy Christmas to everybody, and I'm gonna be up to some things in 2025 with this channel. So I have some plans with this channel, but bear with me as I figure things out. But this is what I'm doing at the minute, is just sharing me love for hip hop, vinyls, CDs, and people who actually appreciate the art of music, who actually know how to listen to a fucking hip hop CD. And I actually hope now this fucking records, because I have a headset on me right now. So anyway, happy Christmas everybody, and have a safe, peaceful holiday. Snoop Dogg Missionary part 1 of part 2. 8.5 out of 10 for me, for sure. Part 1 or 2. I'll do part 2 soon, but I just have to really hit you with this album. It's a beast. Peace, God bless.